14. Go, go! Ready, ready! Blue 30, go, go! Ready! Wide, ready, go! Down, ready! Blue 22, ready, go! Down, ready!
Miners ready to kick it away first. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The inside handoff. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Here comes the offense on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action with Lewis. The short hands, it's Agbada. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Trying play action. Makes the grab. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. Here's Lewis to throw. Unloads it left. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. The Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Play fake. Lewis shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's a little room there. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
So Texas's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Miners offense takes the field for the first time in this game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a way to set him up. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And this team right now has got to be into some shell shock, right? I mean, you can't start any worse. Your defense allows a touchdown on the opening drive, and then your offensive first play, you throw a pick. You just got to take a deep breath right now. Everything is a tidal wave that you're trying to fight against. It's just going to take one good one to turn this thing around, but this is not the start they were hoping for.
The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Lewis makes the grab on the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Got a little space. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Miners come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Could not make his way to the corner.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
And the Miners with the 1st and 10. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. Avoids pressure on the right. Gotta protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
The Miners will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. A little release to the back. Never seems to take the big hit. Finds enough room to get to the 29. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Good, solid tackle.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Miners will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Offside.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. The handoff as they run the counter play here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
The Miners will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Second down coming up. Motion from the back. Throwing, Lewis. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Lewis wants to pass. A little screen to the running back. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Floats it out in space. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. He wants to throw it again. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the Miners line up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Snags a quick pass on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's Lewis to throw. Makes the grab. It's Agbana. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. On the move and looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start quickly down 14-0. They've taken a couple of punches. Makes the grab in their space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Miners want to move quickly.
And this offense is a pretty smart offense, and they're going to use their guys and their weapons all kinds of different ways, and you see it right out the gates in this football game. Getting your running back in space, running the real route, getting him matched up on the matchup you want so you can take advantage. This offense will do this all throughout the game.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Red pass, it's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Miners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Lewis on the play action. Got a man. It's Agbana. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Off play action. That one comes out hot down the right side. Makes the grab deep. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Lewis. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. 3rd down from the gun, Lewis. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They have taken some shots and desperately need to get something going here, down 17-0. Complete to start this drive. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Miners want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. And he's wrestled to the ground. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Doing it himself again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Miners have their offense in high gear.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Going to the running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And the Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Miners headed quickly to the line. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Miners! He got it right inside the pylon.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Bringing it back. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He's at the touchdown, Longhorn. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You know, Oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go right back to him. Turning it on. A really productive run gets it up to the 31-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Whistles as we have a man down on the field. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run it to the right. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Miners in the hurry up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He's looking to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
How nice is it as a play caller on a critical third down in a pretty obvious passing situation when you've got a guy like this that can just take off and go get you the first down, right? There's no panic. Nothing's open downfield. Great job in coverage, but that's not a problem because I just know it's like backyard football again growing up as a kid. He just takes off. He's a better athlete than anybody you've got, and he gets the first down.
So now it's 2nd and long. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Agbana. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll try the counter. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Play action with Lewis. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets it out fast. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Throwing, Lewis, working that wide receiver screen. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And the Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Here's Lewis to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finding some room. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to barge their way in. And he's not going to make it this time either. Another stop, and it's 3rd and goal. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So his field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Then so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Rush is on him. He's going to take off.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Handoff from the gun. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
And you know what? The best third down offense is don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down?
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
The Miners are moving quickly down the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Quick completion to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Stark. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. They're setting up the screen. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range.
Defenses understand I got to take away my throwing lanes.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll try the left side. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Wants to go right back downfield. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Here on third down. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my...
And here comes the punt team. Catches it cleanly at the 20. The pursuit and... The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Here comes the Heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to it.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got it. He was able to get that ball up to the 48. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Stark. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Stark. Maybe a crease. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like...
And that ball's free behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
Here comes the Texas offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Got a man. It's Gentry.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll go to the counter. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Lewis. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Lewis to throw. Makes a catch. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He gets a hand on it. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the run, it's Stark. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this 2nd half.
Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
And the Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Ready. Wide, 53. Ready, go.
They go right back to him. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Firing deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
zone coverage in the back end by this defense. A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback. Great job. The ball comes out, and you can see, Jesse, that defensive secondary on a string, break on the football, and they go force the INT.
And that's what this defense wants to do. They want to win first and second down, bring their dime personnel on the field third and long, play that zone defense. There's nowhere for you to throw the football, and they get a critical takeaway.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Play fake. Lewis throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Fires complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. It'll be 3rd and long. Quick release on the RPO. Knocks him down a couple of yards short of the marker, and how about this free safety showing those tackling skills and forcing a 4th down. Off the RPO, complete. And he goes out of bounds short of the marker. I don't think he got close. Throwing, Lewis. Bringing the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it. Getting deep in the 3rd quarter here. Clock stopped with 1.5 minutes to go. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Lewis on the play action. Makes the grab. It's Lincoln. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Gets the back moving. Knocked down for the tackle. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll try it again. Got a little grass. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Pitts. Tough to get a rhythm off the bench, and the first one is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for room, it's Stark. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Miners are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Singletary.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. And the Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Tyree. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Singletary. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singletary. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Dropping back, it's Pitts. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Motion from the wideout. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Stark. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, UTEP!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. And whistles as we stop play. A man down. They'll check on him. The game is well in hand. You just hope this injury's not serious. If time permits, Holly will get us up to date. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll run it again. Nice move there. There's a crease. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Let it go. Go, go.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Inside the 40. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. A one-sided game like this one, and you suffer an injury, that is not ideal. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Back to throw, it's Pitts. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? With the catch, it's Prince. That kind of play will get a drive started or help. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.